Good morning. Good morning, book besties. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. Today marks the first day of my vacation, although I do have to go to the office. So it's currently a little past 9 and I'm just doing my makeup cuz I want to go shopping today. I'm thinking I'm going to make use of the time and go there before I go to the office to make sure that the store is not that busy. The store opens at 10. But yeah, I just wanted to take you guys along on a fun little week where I am doing a lot of reading. I've been in such the opposite of a reading slump. I've been in a reading vibe. I don't know what you want to call it, but I read so many books already in July, sorry. I already read 4 books. I read Lessons in Faking by Selena May, which is a really cute college romance. Then I started reading Malibu Rising because that one's been on my TBR for so long and I really wanted to read that one. Oh yeah, then I read a Dutch translation book, an arc called Not in My Book by Katie Holt. That one is already out. The Dutch translation will be out in August, but I was asked to read and review the arc. Really like that one. That one exceeded my expectations. And then I read Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage, and that one's been on my list for a long time as well. And I loved the previous 2 books, but I love this one even more. And then I started reading, which is what I'm currently also reading, Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I've also been listening to the audiobook. I went on a really long walk on Sunday. I think I went on a walk for like 2 hours. So yeah, I am going to pack my things now to make sure everything's in a good bag and make sure that I don't forget everything that I need to bring back to the office for now. And then I'm just going to take you guys along. Hello, let's do a little haul. So the reason why I went in is because I wanted to get specifically this basic white top. I completely forgot to vlog, but it was so busy. It was so busy. It was even busier than usual. So yeah, I got this one because I wanted like a tank top with like a little bit thicker straps, and these looked great. I've been thinking about these for like probably 2 weeks, so I was like, you know, let me get those. Also, it's like a super stretchy material. And then I got this same top because most of my black tops are kind of dead at this point. They've been worn and washed so many times that they're not really black anymore and the fabric is starting to thin out. So I was like, let me get it in black as well. So it's just a basic cute little crop top. And then I saw this one and I was like, that looks cute. So it's like a little crop top halter top. This one is tight, but not too tight, and also isn't super low cut. It's like a really nice shape. And then I saw this t-shirt and I love the butter yellow trend, and this one is kind of like a faded butter yellow. And this t-shirt was also on sale. I'm a sucker for t-shirts, man. I love a good oversized t-shirt. Then on the back it says, "My morning start with a smoothie," which is, I don't even know what the shirt is saying, but I just really liked the way this looked and I liked the little graphic on it. And to be fair, I do start my mornings often with a smoothie. I like that. And that's it. Then I just got like a few travel jars. Then the rest of the afternoon I spent playing Stardew Valley on the television downstairs because everybody was gone. The game is still open on my Switch. I do think I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna throw this in the wash so it can dry and then I can put it in my packing cubes. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this in the laundry and then I'm gonna continue play Stardew Valley because I'm just going through a phase again where I'm gonna be addicted for the next 3 days. The sun is bright as heck, bro. And I forgot sunglasses and a cap. Oh well. It's nice to get out because I've been inside most of the day. Good morning. I just woke up with an immediate anxiety feeling and everything because I'm going on vacation today and I'm taking the train to Germany But you know, it's always something with debate. So I got a notification from them saying, hey, the trip you're doing today is not possible. So me, immediate in distress. What do you mean it's not possible? Turns out it's not even that bad. It's just that the train that I am taking from Amersfoort will not continue further than Bad Bentheim. However, in Bad Bentheim, there will be a replacement train that we then can hop on and we can continue on to like the whole Berlin thing. So let's hope and pray and vibe and everything that is what it is. I will keep you updated on what is going on with my trip. I hope I can make it unscathed, unstressed, just hydrated and well. I just know it's gonna be another adventure. Good morning. I'm by myself. My boyfriend left for work, but he doesn't feel too well, so I think he will be back soon. I am playing some Stardew Valley, and this morning I was watching a downloaded episode of The Devil's Plan again. I haven't read at all. I don't know, I'm just not really in the mood for the Emily Henry book. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a little bit too slice of life, and there's just not really, it doesn't really feel like there's a goal we're working towards. So yeah, I'm gonna go continue with Stardew Valley. Let me know if you also play Stardew Valley and who your go-to spouse is. Mine is Harvey. I also only have one save file on my Switch. I do have a few save files on my PC, but those are all modded. So those are like from the Stardew Valley expanded mod. Those are like my spouses in that game. So one thing that Harvey doesn't know is that I am currently dating everyone while being married to him. It's so scandalous. Not me talking about cheating in Taylor Jenkins Reid and how much I hate it, and then in Stardew Valley I am one myself. Anyway, I'll catch you later when I have more info to share about my books. We're back. I just finished cleaning the entire house, and then after that I felt a little bit gross, so I decided to take a shower. Feel very good right now, feel very refreshed. Reborn. While I was cleaning and doing my makeup, I was listening to the audiobook of Book Lovers, and I'm currently in chapter 22. The book is spicing up a bit in the sense, not like spice, but just things are getting more interesting. So I want to continue to read that later today. I am first going to do my errands right now, so then I just have the whole afternoon free to do whatever I want. Just need to get groceries, I want to run some errands, I want to go to like DM and browse the beauty section for a bit. I need to get a new powder. Yeah, I don't know, I just like to sniff around and see what kind of goodies they have, because DM is so much better than Kruidvat. It's honestly insane. And first of all, the prices are way better. They just have a lot more, way more different types of options and like scents and products. So for me, it's always like a little fun trip to go there, especially by myself, so I don't have to worry about anyone thinking that I'm taking too long. Currently past 12, I can feel my stomach go a little bit because I ate like a yogurt bowl at 8 this morning, and then I had a pretty intense workout with my cleaning, so my stomach is ready for a refresher and some new food. So let's go to the store and let's see what we can find. So I've been home for a little bit and I just had lunch, which was nice. It was just simple. I've been listening to the audiobook of Book Lovers while I was doing my walk because I don't like to listen to audiobooks that are fantasy. And it randomly got really good, so I'm going to head to the cafe now. I'm going to get a coffee and I want to get a little dessert, a little cookie, a little piece of cake, something sweet. I'm in the mood for something sweet, and I hope to finish the book. I'm at 80% now. I am gonna read instead of listen because I read faster than I listen because I just listen at one speed. I know some of you may call it a crime, but I'm relatively new to audiobooks, so for me one speed is enough. I'm going to go to the cafe and I'll meet you there. I just came back from the cafe where I finished Book Lovers, and I actually really enjoyed the rest of the story. I think I'm gonna rate it 4 stars because while I didn't feel super enticed to pick it up, I think that has more to do with the fact that I was like traveling and seeing my boyfriend again for the first time after a few weeks, and I just wanted to explore and do things with him. So, not necessarily the fact that I didn't enjoy the book, because when I was reading the book, I was having a good time and I read through it really quickly. And also, whenever I went on walks, I tried to put on the audiobook and whatnot, which I really enjoyed. So, it definitely wasn't really the book, it probably just was my situation at this moment. I'll try to keep it spoiler free, but I do think the whole thing with the sisters and then also Charlie's backstory and his dynamic with his family and the town that he grew up in, it does make it more complex than just a romance, which is probably also why I like it so much. I'm usually not really one for contemporary romances because I think they're just a little bit shallow, and the fact that just them getting together is the main purpose of the book is usually not really that like good enough for me. That sounds harsh, but I just prefer to be a little bit more stimulated with more plot. So I do think in terms of contemporary romances and like contemporary fiction type books, Emily Henry is really fun and really nice, and I like her stories a lot. And it was good to get this one off my summer TBR because again, this book I've had for a long time. A little while ago, I posted my summer TBR on my TikTok and my Instagram. I'll leave links for them down below if you want to follow me on there. So this is the post that I made for my summer TBR a little while ago, and I currently am 5 out of 9 books into them, which is really good. I'm so proud of myself for sticking to my TBR because I am a TBR reader, but I'm also really a mood reader. So the next book I want to get into is Silver Elite because I'm reading that with my book club, so I want to finish that before the end of the summer, and I think after that I'm going to read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Those are 2 books that I'm really excited for. Right now it is 4:30 and I do want to start cooking in probably an hour or so because we're going to see a movie tonight, so I want to make sure that dinner is done on time. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna get on to now, and I'll catch up with you when I am reading Silver Elite / when we go to the movies. I'll let you know what we're up to tonight. Good morning. Today's another day that I'm going to be by myself, so I want to go out and explore the city a bit. I want to go to one of my favorite cafes in the city called Viet Cafe. They have the best Vietnamese coffee in Hanover, maybe also the only one actually. but it's the best regardless. I'm gonna go there and do some editing, but first I want to give you a quick update on Silver Elite. I'm 20% in right now, and so far it's been really good actually. Like it's got kind of like Hunger Games vibes, a little bit Divergent vibes, but different. But honestly, I quite like it. I have to say, it is super simple. I like the writing style for its simpleness. It is super easy to understand. Most of the time when there is a fantasy book or a new fantasy book and I don't know much about it yet, it's kind of hard for me to get into it, but I really like it. It's simple, it's easy, it's fun, it's quick. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the cafe now and I'll take you guys along with me. Like I said, I'm going to do some editing and then I'm going to do some more reading because I actually am really interested to read more of this book. All right, let's go. Hello. I came back a little bit ago and I've just been editing my video. I'm almost finished now. I'm just putting on the final touches with like text and some music effects and whatnot. I didn't get too far with Silver Elite. I read a few chapters while I was eating my lunch, but then I wanted to make my way home just because I didn't feel like sitting there anymore. I've already been there for a few hours, but I'm currently about 30% of the way through and it is getting quite interesting. I don't really want to get into too many details because of spoilers, because I do know this book has been relatively popular and on a lot of people's TBRs. I definitely recommend it so far if you want something that is relatively simple and easy to read, and it does really remind me of like the dystopian cult that was going on like what 10-15 years ago. It does bring a little bit of nostalgia with it, so maybe that's why I like it so much. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to edit my vlog from last week, and once that one is done and uploaded, I am all up to date and I can start editing this vlog. Right now, since I'm on vacation and I have more time and I'm also doing more fun stuff to film, I do want to make use of that and make a lot of fun vlogs. And also next semester when I do go back to school again, I only have school for like 2 or 3 days, so I do want to make use of that and make a lot of content where I can. Let me know if you have anything you want to see in particular. Could literally be anything. I'm also doing a lot with like matcha, so I'm making shorts about matcha at the moment. If you want to see more of that, let me know.